If you're serious about off-roading, you know that bumpers aren't just for looks. After years of off-roading tough trails like the Rubicon and trails in Moab, I've learned that winter is the best time for serious upgrades. This isn't just another mod for looks. This is about turning Dad's LJ Rubicon into a true off-road conqueror. We're addressing critical issues like ground clearance, recovery points, and approach angle, making sure this Jeep's ready for anything Dad throws at it. On today's episode, we're going to be making some more progress on Project Dadventure. The goal of this project is to build my dad's dream Jeep and have it ready in time for Moab this spring. There we go. Okay, now it's time to put the new bumper on. This one's aluminum, so it might actually be slightly lighter than the stock one by itself. But we are going to be adding a winch plate and a small stinger to protect the winch on the front. Got the winch plate to go on top. We don't have a winch yet, but might as well get the plate on there. Well, that couldn't have been any easier. Man, working on TJs is nice. The rear bumper is really cool. This is all steel with a receiver, steel recovery points, and then we have some steel bumper tie-ins that will tie this whole structure and this bumper into the frame so that if Dad wants to tow a trailer with it, he can. To keep the weight down and match the aesthetics of the front, it's got an aluminum cover that goes all over this, saves some weight, and makes it match the front bumper. What I was doing there was just pulling out these little plugs that the powder coat place put in there to try to protect the threads from the powder coat so they didn't get coated. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is install the frame tie-in brackets. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to run a tap through all these threads on this bumper. I should be using a thread chaser, but I don't have one. I figure this will be fine considering they're brand new, but there's a tiny bit of powder coating in each of these, even though the powder coating place tried to protect the threads, some still got in there. Clearly, I need more friends. All right, bumper cover time. It's so cool. These little plates are for your chains when you're towing. I'm always really glad when I take the time to clean out the threads after getting something powder coated. It's that little extra step that sometimes the lazy version of yourself doesn't want to do. But present Mike is really happy that past Mike took the time to do that. Well, I think Dad's really going to like that. Let's get this thing out of the garage and get it on the trail. I loaded the kids up and brought them out to a trail called West Rim in southern Utah. This is a great trail for checking your approach and departure angles It's got beautiful views and lots of big ledges where you can see how your ground clearance really is. I'm gonna head down the trail and try to find some nice obstacles to test everything out on. We'll see how it does. And then I'll stop up here ahead and give you my impressions of everything. Focusing on the rear bumper first, this is a really great design. There's a steel bumper inside here, a steel frame, that's got a recovery points and a strong receiver that's actually strong enough to tow a trailer with. These points here are the only things we seem to impact, even on that big 36-inch ledge. I heard a little bit of scraping. I was taking a look at it, and it looks like we just knocked some powder coating off right here, and we didn't touch anywhere else. This gives us a lot more protection in the corners. Got some strong recovery points. This is a really great upgrade, and it looks really nice too. Couldn't be happier with this. The wind is howling out here today, so I hope you can hear me well. I'm really happy with this front bumper. We went up some huge ledges out there, and I don't think we made contact anywhere. We have such good ground clearance here now. Looks wise, I think it looks great. And one of the most important things on any off-road bumper is it opens up this space in front of the tire. Without that bumper here now, I can place my tire exactly where I need to. This is an aluminum bumper with an aluminum winch mounting plate. Dad's not looking to spend a ton of money on a winch. If there's one you can recommend that's been reliable for you, that's a little more on the affordable side, let me know in the comments below. All right, I'm gonna go round up the kids. We're gonna jump back in the Jeep and head down the trail. I think there's some really cool sand dunes on the way out.
Coming! Like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to Off-Road America.